You pointed out that police would be so busy arresting handgun owners that they would be unable to protect the people against criminals. It's a nasty truth, but those who seek to inflict harm are not fazed by gun control laws. I happen to know this from personal experience. I've always felt a special bond with the members of your group. You live by Lincoln's words. Important principles may and must be inflexible. Your philosophy put its trust in people, so you insist on individuals be held responsible for their actions. The NRA believes that America's laws were made to be obeyed and that our constitutional liberties are just as important today as 200 years ago. And by the way, the Constitution does not say that government shall decree the right to keep and bear arms. The Constitution says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Sheepdog Overwatch coming to you live from the other side of the sights. How's everybody doing? Hey, I just want to come and I want to talk to you today about the McCloskeys. Now, if you remember the McCloskeys, they made nationwide news coverage when they came out of their home after a mob had basically kicked down the gated entrance to their community. And when they came out and defended their property with their firearms, they were accosted and yelled at. They said some pretty vicious things to them. What happened to them? They became a political Oswald, okay? And when I say political Oswald, as you look in the country today, with everything that's going on politically, what I see is an attack on the Second Amendment. I have always said since the first talk of gun control over 200 years ago, that's right, folks. People have been talking about gun control over 200 years. It's an absolute fact. You can go in the history of gun control and you can look when people had started talking about gun control. For some odd reason, people still wanted to live like they were still under a king or under an aristocracy. That's not how the United States works. But for some odd reason in the political landscape of today, we are seeing an attack on gun owners and the Second Amendment. What we are not seeing is an attack on bad guys with guns with illegal firearms. I want to see raid after raid after raid after raid happen in this country where our federal officers, our local officers, our state officers are kicking down the doors of these bad guys and snatching their guns up. I don't care if they find anything else like drugs or other type of illegal activity going on. I don't care about that. I want to get bad guns out of the hands of bad guys. That's why I own a gun. Not just one. I own a fuck ton of guns. And the reason why is not because I want to have a choice when I go outside and I've got my primary and my secondary on me. No, that's not how it works. It's because I can, because I'm a law-abiding citizen in this country. The one thing is that when a gun owner comes out onto their property in St. Louis and in Missouri as a whole, you go and look at the stand your ground and the castle doctrine of Missouri. It has one of the strongest castle doctrines in the country. When you're in a gated community, the second people walk through that gate, they're not just walking on everybody else's property, they're walking onto yours. That's right. Everybody in that community owns that chunk because they paid for it. It's their shit. You don't have the right to come into their neighborhood and bust up their shit. And now we're finding out the McCloskeys, not only did they have their guns confiscated, now they're being charged. And now they've been indicted. The couple's attorney has called the charges bullshit, and I completely concur. We are starting to see in this country that if you have something like this go on in your residence, on your property, out in public, you can have all the gun insurance from whatever organization it is. You're going to catch a charge, and it's absolute bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I know for a fact that if I had to use my firearm in the course of defense of not only myself or my property or another person's property or another person, they're going to come after me. That ain't happening. I know self-defense. I know the laws. Now, I'm not a shithouse lawyer, but I'll have a lawyer working for me because I am one of those people out there with amazing gun insurance. I have it through the NRA and I have it through the USCCA. And I'm looking at another couple, man, but I pay through the teeth for that, but that's all right. I'm really upset that we're starting to see this norm of hatred for gun owners in this country. I want to make this perfectly clear to the people in America who don't own guns or who hate us who have guns and the politicians that hate us that have guns. Let me spell it out to you. There's more of us than fucking you. To get that? There's more of us than fucking you. We have more ammo. We have more guns. We have more different types of firearms that include automatic firearms and anti-fucking military vehicle firearms. We also have billions of dollars backing us, you fuckers. That's not a warning. It's a fucking fact. It's an absolute fucking fact. And when I see good people like the McCloskeys, who are both lawyers, who go to work every fucking day, right? They bust their fucking ass all day at their jobs, and then they got a fucking bunch of hood rats coming through their fucking gate who accost them on their fucking property. They come out, and they're like, hey, man, get the fuck out of Dodge, man, or the rounds start flying. I fucking applaud them. I fucking applaud them, because let me tell you how it's going to work if you ever try that shit in my neighborhood, motherfucker. You're not only going to get met by me, you're going to get met by 50 other fucking gun owners that live in my fucking neighborhood, baby, and there is nothing you can do to stop us if you make one illegal move toward us. We will line up like they used to do during the Colonial War, and we will fucking let the bullets fucking fly, Jack. If there were more people like the McCloskeys in that fucking gated neighborhood and every citizen came out, a mob's gonna turn away when you have over 100 guns pointed at you. It's an absolute fucking fact. You are now outgunned. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Shoot me, motherfucker, shoot me. Like that asshole Rosenbaum in fucking Kenosha who got gunned down by a fucking patriot. You can say that all fucking day, but the second you step onto someone's property, motherfucker, when they have the Castle Doctrine in Missouri, your ass is going to get dusted. Absolute fucking dusted. Those people walked in there for one thing only. They knew that the fucking mayor lived a couple blocks away. They walked in there because they wanted to have a show of force. Motherfucker, let me tell you, you fucking try that shit here, you're going to get met with a show of force. Tons of fucking guys that have guns. So, there you go. I'm just fucking sick and fucking tired of seeing good people like these indicted on bullshit charges. Just like fucking that patriot in fucking Kenosha, Kyle Rittenhouse. If you can get the fucking cop freed in Minneapolis, right? You can get fucking Kyle Rittenhouse fucking freed out of fucking Kenosha's jail. Fucking plain and simple. That kid didn't do shit. Neither did that fucking cop. His knee had nothing to do with the death of that piece of shit, George Floyd. And to everybody who looks at George Floyd as a fucking martyr, go suck a whale dick. A fucking herpes, HPV, warty fucking whale dick.
Go fuck yourself.
I want everybody, man, to find out a way to contact the McKloskeys, and I want you to tell them that they have your support. I myself, I'm going to seek out a way to contact the McKloskeys and tell them, Mr. and Mrs. McCloskey, you have my support. I am fucking behind you. I applaud what you fucking did, and I'm glad you stood your fucking ground against a fucking mob. But I'll say this again, just like I said it before, and I was talking about their community. McKloskeys, they proved that they're fucking Americans. By the way, that one moment changed their vote. They're registered Democrats. Guess who they're voting for? That one event that came to their doorstep changed their vote. One fucking goddamn event changed their vote. You're going to sit here and tell me, man, that if you put Biden and Harris, or Man-Kala, as I like to call her, because she looks like a fucking dude, right? She's like fucking Manchil Obama version 2.0, just shorter and homelier. So you're going to put those two fucking commies into the White House, and they're going to come after your fucking guns. They're going to come after your fucking rights. They're going to start repealing shit, stacking the court, all that bullshit that we heard in the fucking presidential, vice presidential debates. Get the fuck out of here. That's not a country I want to live in. I live in a state that everything I've already fucking talked about is happening. It's controlled by the House, it's controlled by the Senate, and it's controlled by the fucking governor. His whole fucking cabinet is Democrat. It's like living in Russia here, folks. I'm telling you. During this lockdown, let me tell you, during this fucking lockdown, man, I've still gone to places that have food rationing. Why? I have no fucking idea. Every fucking place I go, they're like, you gotta wear a mask. Motherfucker, I don't have COVID. If I fucking get COVID and it kills me, look, motherfucker, it's my time to go. My number's up. I'm not going out with a mask on just actively seeking, hey, somebody cough on me if you got fucking COVID so I can fucking die. Fucking assholes. It's called herd fucking immunity. So what the fuck? I'm sick and tired of seeing this fucking state government, man, run us into the fucking ground with our taxes. I gotta pay fucking county taxes, man, just to drive my fucking truck in this goddamn county. If I don't pay my look at this. Look at it like this. If you live in Virginia, right, and you don't pay your fucking state property taxes, meaning your vehicle, because your property taxes are already included in your fucking state taxes, right? It's already included. So you pay your state tax, you pay your state tax because you got to do your taxes. And when your vehicle tax comes up, got to pay your taxes, right? So you pay your fucking taxes. So basically what you're paying is a $500 to $1,000 plus fucking toll so you can drive around in this fucking place. They didn't buy my fucking truck. They don't put gas in my fucking truck. They don't pay insurance on my fucking truck, and they sure as fuck don't drive my fucking truck. Welcome to fucking communist Virginia. You want this fucking country to be like this, where people like good people like the McKloskeys, good people like fucking Carl Rittenhouse, man, end up in fucking jail for doing the things that they had to do to defend their fucking lives and others? Get the fuck out of here. This is why next year for your governor, and when your fucking state and congressional fucking voting comes up, haul your ass out and get that fucking blue infection out, get the blue COVID out, right? The blue COVID, and roll in the red wave. You've got to do it. So the peoples like the McKloskeys don't have to put up with this shit no more. They're political fucking Oswalds, man. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Leave a like. Subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel if they're hardcore motherfuckers like myself who don't pull any punches, don't fucking feed into the bullshit, who love this country, who want to see this country to continue to prosper. Not just under this president, but this country has prospered. Before I get out of here, people have said America was never great. If America was never great, then why do we fight at Yorktown? If America was so fucking not great, right? Why did fucking Abe Lincoln reunite the Union? Get the Republic back together? If the fucking country was not so fucking great, if this country fucking sucks so fucking much, why did our fucking military win at fucking Bella Woods? Why did our military and our country come back after getting attacked by the Japanese and ended up nuking those fuckers in 45 that I still to this day will not fucking apologize for? Because it saved millions of fucking American boys, no matter what fucking color they were. For all the fucking soldiers that fought in fucking Korea, called the Forgotten War. For all of our amazing fucking patriots that fought in fucking Vietnam, that got shit on when they got home. For all of our fucking troops that fought in Grenada and fucking Panama and fucking Desert Storm and Desert Shield, who went to fucking I-4, S-4, K-4, who went to Northern Watch, who go to fucking Africa on yearly fucking rotations, man, and now these fuckers are stuck fighting in fucking Afghanistan where nobody that you know, because I can tell you every fucking veteran and every fucking real American gives a fuck about them, that they're still over there and they're still doing their fucking jobs. And if it wasn't for the fucking blood of the fallen, you tell me why this country isn't great. Freedom comes at a cost, and that cost is blood of America's sons and daughters. You tell me why America isn't great. America's the greatest fucking industrial country since the Industrial Revolution of the 1900s. America's been great ever since we fucking went out and looked out and got the fucking Louisiana Purchase and filtered out into the fucking West and got out to the fucking West Coast. America's so fucking awesome that we shanked fucking Alaska from the fucking Reds. We got that fucking state from the commies that dirt cheap. America's not great, huh? Then you tell me this, in World War II, why the fuck did the American military-industrial complex outproduce the fucking Germans, the Italians, and the Japanese at 1,000-to-1 basis if America's not so fucking great? You want to say that America's not great? So your grandfathers and your grandmothers who were around during World War II and before that as well, they're fucking assholes, right? They're fucking assholes, right? Because they were part of, America's never been great, right? Well, American was made on the backs of those fucking people. And it doesn't matter what fucking shade of skin they were. You want to tell me America's not fucking great? You want to tell me that America's not fucking great when Henry Ford invented the way that he built vehicles on the conveyor line, revolutionizing how to build shit? You want to tell me that America's not great when I look at that picture of the men in the sky who were building the Empire State Building having their lunch? You want to tell me America's not fucking great? You want to tell me that America's not great when one president desegregated the military? America's not great. I could go on and on and on about the great things that this country has done and the great Americans, no matter what fucking color they are, did for this fucking country. For those of you who say that America is not great, you're an infection metastasized into stupidity of this country. There's a country right above us that fits what the fuck you want, and you go tell a Canadian that Canada's not great, their Yukon ass will take you out in the fucking woods, put a bullet in your fucking skull, and bury you in the fucking woods. They won't find your body till spring. If it's there, after the fucking wild has gotten a hold of it. Or you can go to England, or you can go to Europe, or you can go to Russia, or you can go to Africa, or you can go to Australia. Go to China, Go to South Korea. Go to the whole fucking South Korean, or correction, the fucking Pacific Peninsula. Go to Bangladesh. You think you have it so fucking hard here? Don't let the doors hit you on the way out, sweetheart. But I'll take 1,000,000 McCloskeys over your asses any fucking day. I'll take 1,000,000 Rittenhouses over your ass any fucking day. I will. Because those motherfuckers to me are heroes because of what they did. They stood their ground and they defended themselves. And now all they are fucking political pawns. And I pray, and this is what I challenge President Trump to do right now. Fucking pardon them! You want to tell the left, you want to tell the Democrats something, President Trump? Fucking pardon them now! And on that note, folks, let everything I've said sink in for a minute. My helo's here. I've got to hit the skids. Sheepdog Overwatch is RTB out.